The door is unlocked. I just opened it. Sit in this Mercedes. Whew, look at that. It's awesome. Oh yeah. I even like the steering wheel though. It's pretty awesome. You got all kinds of vehicles here. Mercedes, BMW, Jaguar, Audi, Porsche, Range Rover, Land Rover. This one, what was that? Maserati. I mean, they got them all here, really. It's a beautiful day here in Geneva, New York right now. It is really, like, I would say probably mid to high 70s temperature. Feels hotter than that though. The humidity up here in New York. Trust me, when it gets hot, you feel it. But yeah, just waiting on my BMW to get done. If you want to know the address of where this dealership's located, I definitely recommend checking this dealership out. Like I said, you don't have to have perfect credit at all. Like seriously, my credit score is 650 or 660. It's not even 700. I do have, or am currently working on my credit score though. You know, I took out a loan out of my bank. I got a credit card, and well, actually I have 2 credit cards, sorry. And you know, paying payments back on that loan and those credit cards every time you use them, paying them right back, like immediately, even before the due date. It helps raise your credit score. Of course, my goal is to get my credit score as high as possible. My first goal for my credit score will obviously be 700, because like I said, it's like 650, 660. But most people think like, oh, you gotta have like perfect credit, or you gotta be like really rich to have a Mercedes or a BMW or a Range Rover. I'm here to tell you right now, that's a lie. That's BS, right? I'm telling you right now, with my credit score, it's barely even good at all. Yes, I do have a full-time job. I make out all right. But I ain't no millionaire. Shoot, I don't even have $100,000 in my bank account. Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I don't even have $10,000 in my bank account. And I came here and bought a 2019 BMW 430i. And you won't believe how much I put down. With a credit score of 650, 660, I got picked up by, I financed my BMW. I got picked up by ESL. It's a Federal Credit Union bank located in Rochester, New York. And I only had to put down $500 down. I called Geico, put my insurance on. As far as the tax, title, and registration, the dealership took care of all that. They paid the tax, the title, fee or whatever, the registration, they put the plates on, everything. All I did was just put the $500 down and signed some papers, called Geico, put insurance on, and drove off in my 2019 BMW 430i. I have to say, you know, I've heard my whole life, people are like, oh, you gotta be rich, you gotta make thousands, or you got millions to have a Mercedes, or a BMW, or a Range Rover, or a Porsche, or Audi. Stop listening to those people, because I'm here to tell you right now, and I'm living it right now, that's not true. That's 100% not true. My payments, I can tell you right now, are below $400 a month. You would think, oh, he's got a BMW 430i, he's probably paying like $500, $600, $700 a month in car payments. My payments are below $400 with only $500 down, and a credit score of, like I said, 650, 660, somewhere around there. So if you're driving a mediocre or vehicle, or just a Chevy, Ford, or Honda, or Toyota, or Nissan, and you want something nice, like a high-end car like I have, or any of the ones I've named off already, I'm here to tell you it is possible. You don't have to have perfect credit score. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to, make that much money. You don't have to, you don't have to worry, to be honest with you. I mean, just come over here to Geneva Foreign and Sports, located in Geneva, New York. The salesman that I would recommend is Dan. He's the guy that took care of me. And when I got to this dealership, I have to tell you, I didn't think that I could get a BMW, let alone, I didn't even think I could afford right now a freaking Chevy, to be honest with you. A mediocre vehicle. When I got here, I was here with a buddy of mine. He was trading his truck in for a BMW, and I saw this other BMW. I was checking it out, looking at it. I didn't think too much of it. The salesman was like, "You like this car?" I was like, "I love it." And he's like, I promise you, I guarantee you, I can get you into this BMW today, driving away with either $500 down or nothing down." I laughed. I thought it was a joke. I didn't think it was possible. Took me inside, took my license, information, social security number, ran me. Sure as hell I got approved. I was shocked. I was stunned. I'm still shocked. I didn't think ever in my life that it'd even be possible. Shoot, even the thought of it to be possible for me to be buying, I should say, making payments on a BMW, or even driving a BMW, or even being able to sit in a BMW. I didn't grow up with money. My dad was a steel worker, worked in a steel factory my whole life. My mom was a stay-at-home mom. She did have a job once or twice when I was a kid. One being she was CPS, and another she was a nurse. Either of those she didn't stick with. She was mostly just a stay-at-home mom. Dad worked his butt off, making minimum wage, and we lived paycheck to paycheck. I mean, there was, we lived in crappy apartments. Dad always bought lemon vehicles, cheap, that would break down, wouldn't even last long. I took a school bus to school, got free lunches at school because my family, we were, we didn't have money. So I grew up with a lot. I grew up to learn to have to be tough because I wasn't born lucky. I wasn't born with money. I didn't have rich parents. I had to learn how to work to make $1. Learn how to save. Sorry everyone, but whether you wanted to hear this or not, I just want to let you know, if I can do it, get out from being locked up, be homeless, living in a motel room, on assistance, cash assistance, and food stamps, to having, and having no job, to now not on insurance or assistance, not on cash assistance or food stamps, having a full-time job, driving a BMW, just moved out of one apartment into another apartment. I'm doing okay. I'm not rich still, but you know what? I'm living life. And I just gotta live it day by day, and every day I'm trying to improve myself, trying to make my life better. I hope to one day buy my first house. As far as how it's looking right now, the bank did tell me though, give it 6 months, a year, they'll give me a mortgage loan, because by the time it's 6 months to a year from now, I will definitely be at 700, if not higher than 700. And with that, I'd be able to go into my bank and get a mortgage loan. Because my goal is to buy my first house at least within 6 months to a year, no more than a year. It's possible. I know it is. I've already discussed it with my accountant at the bank, and like I said, I don't even have 10 grand in the bank. And watch, I'm gonna make it happen like I did with the BMW. I promise you that. I always find a way. I'm a survivor. Just keep pushing, everyone. Love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.